And why do I feel like I'm alone? Is this what love is? So empty, I feel incomplete. Please tell me, was all you said a lie, pretending you care? You say that love lasts forever. I don't know if I believe, 'cause what you say and what you do, two different things to where's the truth. Now you got me contemplating, is this what love is? So empty, I feel incomplete. Please tell me, was all you said a lie, pretending you care? Is this what love is? So empty, I feel incomplete. Please tell me, was all you said a lie, pretending you can't be honest?
I'm open to changing, but all of this change is just a bit too much. The things you've spoken lately, those words were verbatim, said you fell out of touch. You were my baby, yes, you made me see worlds I could never imagine. And I was the baby, I've been captivated on every single moment we spent. Every single moment we spent. Every single moment we spent. All of winter, oh, that year, it was too much to handle. You going through it, and I kinda blew it. So no opportunity to fix up the scandal. No, I can't never do this again. I wanted your open mind, compromise like a friend would do. Thought if we took all the time we needed, you finally come to see it. Things that just stay repeating. Turns out I can never be open to changing, 'cause all of this change is just a bit too much. The things you've spoken lately, those words were verbatim, said you fell out of touch. You were my baby, yes, you made me see worlds I could never imagine. And I was the baby, I've been captivated on every single moment we spent. Every single moment we spent. Every single moment.
touched in a while. Don't even know where you have been. Haven't gotten to see your smile since you said we were just friends. Just friends. Don't pretend. But somehow it's my fault. Somehow the blame is always put on me. Somehow the shame is always put on me. Somehow it's strange when we don't speak. I don't get that. How can you leave me and sit back? After the love that we went through, after the things that I did for you, after the pain that you put me through. Oh, now you say we're just friends. Oh no, oh no. And I can't stay if you gon' play pretend. Oh no. Now you say we're just friends. Oh no. Oh. When you know that we're still in love, in love. I still love you, girl. I still love you. I still love you, girl. I still love you. I still love you, girl. I still love you, baby. Do you love me like you say you did? Do you love me like you say you did? Do you love me like you say? Do you love me, love? Can you love me like you say you will? Can you love me like you say you will? Can you love me like you? Can you love me? Can you love me? Oh, can you love me like you say you will? Can you love me? Can you love me? Can you love? Dear Sophie, I'm sorry for not getting over you.
Hello. Oh my goodness. What's up, Mel? How are you doing today? Hi, Mizra. How's it going? Okay. Okay. We're good. We're good. We're good. Hi, Sonata. How's it going? Wait, did I say hi to Shan? Hi, Shan. How you doing? Hello, hello, hello. Yo, who's ready for today? We have a very special guest. Megs, what's good? Welcome, Megs 842103. Thanks so much for being here. Yeah, we're hanging out here at the Mogul House for another episode 20. Can you believe that? We've done 20 of these. Super excited about this one. I mean, the sound check, incredible. So everyone's in for a treat. What's up, Closure Club? Hello. How's it going? But yeah, I'm super excited about today. It's gonna be lit. Actually, truthfully, I was across the street during sound check, and I was blown away. So y'all are gonna have the best quality audio experience. Hi, K-Bra. Welcome to the stream. How are you? Yo, Space Monkey Mafia. What's up? Welcome to the stream. So glad you're here. How's everyone doing today? Feel like, man, every time we talk about adding this hype meter for as many as many lighters in the chat. So we gotta figure that out. Sonata, you got it? Thanks.
What is this?
Like a hype meter. You know, that whenever people put the emote in the chat, that it just
actually there's something that fills
yeah.
up. Is there something that exists that does
I
that?
don't know. I don't think
just
so.
Came up with that.
Yeah.
It's a good idea.
Yeah.
Like a really good idea.
Like a noise meter, you know?
Exactly.
It's like in baseball games, everyone's like,
I mean, it's like totally possible. You want it just like an number or like just send a bunch of people?
we could chat about it.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Yo, I came up with a good idea, you guys. You want to sleep at 8 a.m.? Oh my goodness. We were chatting about that. Sorry about that, Mel. But anyways, yeah, so we have a special guest today. Super excited about it. We're about to start in about a minute or two. So get those lighters ready and put some in the chat as well. Yeah. Hype meter. Space Monkey Mafia, did you say how you were today? Okay, bro, you as well. We got Mel as well. You're hungry and have to go to lunch. It's 12. Okay, so is there such thing as a half an hour difference between regions?
Yes.
There is. Wow.
That blew my mind.
So it's legitimately 12 for Shan, not 12:30 or 11:30.
Correct.
Wow. That's confusing. You okay right now? Tomorrow's a different story? Okay. I'm here drinking an undisclosed drink. I forgot the gaff tape.
I hate y'all so much.
Can't be showing brands, you know?
Strictly can dry.
No. We're gonna have to strike that from the VOD.
Yeah, mute it.
It's just gonna be like, oh, he's drinking. Boo!
Sponsored by.
It's afternoon. Oh, 12:30 actually. Okay. Well, you're watching Bob Ross. Why did I see Bob and think SpongeBob and was very confused for a moment? But Bob Ross, you're probably pretty relaxed right now, right? Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I see what you're saying. But yeah, I guess there is that half an hour difference between regions. Yo, Sonata with the Bob Ross emo. Isn't there like a? There is a. Let's see, Bob. Oh yeah, there's a regular one. Cool story. Oh, Kappa Ross. All right, you guys. So we're gonna get started in just a minute. But for real, this time we don't have the meter, but we all need to see the lighters in the chat. But again, you know, if we don't have enough lighters, we'll just have our guests go home and then we'll end the stream. Does that sound good? We can do it. It is possible. Yeah, put some in there. Pineapple on pizza. That's definitely the wrong emote. I don't know.
Oh, that's Chantel. Chantel, you know how to get it going.
All right, you guys. We're going to start in just a second, so I'll see you guys on the other side. Bishop, thanks so much for the sub. 7 months. Hey, it's appreciated. Yeah. And we got some lighters as well. Thank you, Bishop. Y'all going to see Bishop in just a minute or so. Thanks, guys. I'll see you all in a moment. We're going to get the show started. Take me.
Hello and welcome to Mogul House Live. How you all doing tonight? My name is Bishop and it's so glad to see you all in the chat. Hi Shan, Mizra, hello. Hey Megs, Mel. How you all doing tonight? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. So glad to see all the lighters in the chat. Missed you all from last week, but I was in the chat just hanging and Helena killed it. She killed it last week. It was awesome. And we had Darren Kirk. I mean, last weekend was a fun weekend. We even let Sonata do some playing, you know. What's up, Polly Paul? How you doing? Welcome in. How's Cleveland treating you up there, man? Welcome, everybody. So glad to see you. Welcome to Mogul House Live. Again, my name is Bishop, and Mogul is an organization where we work really hard to amplify, develop, and to celebrate the creative, artistic voice. That's what we do here at the Mogul House, and we do that through having shows like Mogul House Live, where every Saturday night you get to hear from the incredible artists that are either local to the Orange County, LA County region, or who come in town from all around the world. And I have someone very, very, very special sitting right here next to me on my right. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, you need to go and message all your friends that ain't here and say, yo, you don't want to miss this. We haven't had a voice like this in our studio, I don't think ever. This boy can sing. Like, it's like, it was in the sound check, I got hot. So I just want to warn you, y'all about to start sweating, like wherever you are when you hear this. This is how good this is about to be. So get ready, get ready, get ready. Go tell all your friends that ain't here, yo, you don't want to miss Mogul House Live tonight. The next hour, however so, is about to be off the charts. But I have Mr. JeRonelle. Did I say that right?
Close enough. JeRonelle.
JeRonelle. We're going to get it. We're going to get it. JeRonelle, thank you for being here, man.
Yes, sir.
So glad you're here. How are things going? How are you today?
I'm glad to be here.
Yeah.
I'm very excited.
Dude, I'm not a liar, so I'll tell you exactly what I think, or I won't say anything at all. That's how you know I'm not vibing to you. Bro, your voice, y'all are in for a treat, man. Insane. Thank you for being here, dude. Before we get in here, I would like to know a little bit about you, and we can tell our viewers who you are. Who is JeRonelle? Where you from? All the things.
Okay. Well, hey, everybody. I'm JeRonelle. I am an independent R&B artist. Well, yes, definitely artist. Part-time background vocalist as well. We can talk about that a little bit later. Yeah. Originally from Omaha, Nebraska.
Nice.
So definitely, you know, what do they say? Fish in a big pond, or something like that. And yeah, I've just been out here in LA rocking for like the last 6 years now.
Okay.
I believe it's officially 6.
Yeah.
As of this past week. So you know, I've just been out here grinding and working, and happy to have another opportunity to share my music, and you know, on such a platform like Twitch and Mogul House. So I'm excited about it.
Well, we're glad to have you, dude. A guy with your kind of talent. We are always, I got to use the word blessed to have people like you come here every week too. Just last week you had this awesome writer, just amazing, just every week, and it's so cool to know like artistry and music is not dying. You know, there's so many people who have creative ability that are coming out with stuff that reflects what's going on in their heart. You're only working with a few notes on the keyboard, but yet still we have so many melodies still coming out that are fresh and renewing. So It's good to have you on here, because I think we're going to hear some of that tonight. You guys, I'm telling you, it is about to get crazy in here. Omaha, Nebraska.
Yes.
I told you earlier, I have never met anyone from Omaha. Have you guys met anybody from Omaha before, or is it just me? Yeah. Wow. Okay, so that means you're really special. That's how I see it.
You know, there's a couple of us that are from Nebraska, Black people anyway.
Yeah.
I always tell people, you know, Malcolm X was born there.
Really?
Yes. A lot of people may not remember Malcolm X is born there. Gabrielle Union. Definitely.
Shut up.
Yes.
Now, we love a Gabrielle moment.
If anybody is familiar with Niles Paul, he's retired now, retired NFL player.
Okay.
That's actually my cousin. So yeah,
look at that.
We got a few. We got a few people, but yeah, definitely. I'm kind of looking to make my mark as far as like music and really kind of being the one to I guess, shatter that glass ceiling,
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
will.
yeah.
So, we out here.
Yeah, well, I think you're doing it already for sure. And I'm going to tell our audience a little bit more about you later and the things you've already been just knocking down the glass for sure. But from Omaha, Nebraska, what was your upbringing like as you came up?
Definitely, I was that kid that was always, trying to be the center of attention.
Okay.
Whether it was at the family functions or singing at church, singing at school. Like I was always singing, always having to do something with music and entertainment.
Yeah.
But as far as Omaha, it's a very small knit community. Everybody knows somebody who knows somebody. And yes, it's a great place to live. Like if you are looking for more of that small town life and a place to raise a family.
For sure.
It's definitely that kind of city. But
Yeah.
for me, I knew that as I got older, if I wanted to really make an impact, I had to get out of the city and make new experiences, meet
Right.
new people.
Right.
And so that's what led me kind of on this path from Omaha to Atlanta and then from Atlanta here to LA.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
awesome, man. Wow. Well, all right, I gotta hear him sing because I don't want to prolong this, and I want you guys to hear him sing, and then we can talk to him and find out more about this voice and just the context of where he comes from and everything. But I want y'all to hear it. I'm already excited. I may need to get tissues or something. I feel like I'm just like it's about to be dope. Again, welcome to Mogul House Live. My name is Bishop, and we have JeRonelle here. We're going to sing a song for us, and I believe it is called Seasons.
Yes.
Okay, Seasons. And is Seasons a recent song? Is it an older song? Where
It's a little bit of an older song. This one's off my second EP, Vulnerable.
Okay.
So this one is kind of more of mellow, a little vibey, but still with a lot of soul and heart and passion. Kind of like I wouldn't call it a breakup song, but kind of like that. I don't want to give too much away, but for anybody who's been in a relationship, you have your peaks and your valleys.
Yeah.
And so this is kind of like one of those, are we good? Are we gonna make it type songs? So yeah.
Okay, excellent. We're excited to hear this. Welcome to Mogul House Live, everybody. My name is Bishop. I'm sitting here with JeRonelle, and he is about to perform his original song called Seasons. Check this out.
Yeah. Oh. Up and down and all around, baby, we're never stable. Tell me, are we gonna be able to make this thing last long? I tell you I care, but your heart ain't all the way there. You're not playing fair. I guess it's another change in seasons. It's just another change in seasons, and we never know the reasons why we go through these seasons. Hey, a time to laugh, a time to cry. Baby, baby, tell me why I can look you dead in the eye and see another fight is coming on. Last week we were good, who knows a couple days from now. I just don't see how we can keep going through these seasons. No, it's just another change in seasons, and we never know the reasons while we go through these seasons.
Going through seasons.
Yeah.
This how you treat your man. I just don't understand.
Hey baby,
Trying to do the best
try to do the best I can for
I'm
you.
running out of luck. It drives me crazy 'cause it's sad how I take it. And if you're not trying to love me, girl, then please don't waste my time.
Don't waste my time, baby. Tell me that you're mine.
Say you need me. We just can't keep going through
Seasons. It's just another changing seasons. Yeah, we never know the reasons why we go through these seasons. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Just somebody help me. Tell me why do we gotta go through seasons, man? Good God, dude, you can sing, man.
Thank you, man.
Oh my God, y'all hear that? Listen, it's about to get crazy in here tonight. I'm telling, go tell somebody. I see this number going up. That's good. Let it keep going because, man, JeRonelle, you are amazing.
Thank you, man.
Wow, and that incredible song too. I love the message of it. I love exactly what you said before, and it definitely. But in a way too, it helps you to embrace that, just how you're singing it, how the music goes. It feels like it makes it okay. Like, oh yeah, we got these seasons. You know,
Yeah.
it's life. You know, you make it feel that way, which is your voice, everything. What inspired you to start doing music, like and making stuff like that?
Well, I grew up in a very musical household.
Yeah.
Single parent household. But yeah, grew up in a very musical household, so music has always been a part of my life.
Yeah.
And as far as like what inspires me to write, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of times it's me looking for love in the wrong places.
Okay.
You know.
I think we all can identify with that. Yeah.
You know. Yeah, definitely looking for love in the wrong places, but also kind of being inspired by you know, other friends and their situations and seeing what they're going through, and it kind of is just like, you know, there's a song we can write here.
Right.
And more recently, I kind of came to the realization that, you know, I feel like I'm a bit of a cinematic writer, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Like, I try to write with a very specific picture or scene in mind, almost like, you know, if I'm writing a song with a TV show or a movie or something in mind, you know, hopefully one day we'll get a placement.
Yeah, there you
know?
go, yeah.
But yeah, it's just different situations that kind of inspire me.
That's
you know?
cool, man. I love that. And I love that you have the visual thing first, a lot of that.
Yeah.
I was writing a song early this year, and when I got to the studio, it was the first time where I was like, I saw the visual before we got in here, so usually I leave a lot of interpretation up for, you know, like you work collaborative, working with the producer, but I was like, no, I need it to sound exactly like this because it's how I seen it. And when we do the video, it's gonna be, you know, so I get that, I understand that.
Definitely.
At first I didn't, but now that's cool. I love your approach to music and everything. Who were your, I guess, aspirations or inspirations as a kid, vocally?
This is always a fun question because I have so many.
Right.
So growing up, I grew up, you know, like I said, in a musical household, but also more of a quote unquote religious household.
Right, yeah.
You know, not a whole lot of secular music was allowed, or if
get
it
it.
was, it had to be like the clean radio Disney edited version.
Okay.
And so, you know, a lot of it was like John P. Key.
Yes, sir.
Richard Smallwood,
Yes,
Hezekiah
sir.
Walker, definitely a lot of like 80s and 90s choir music, and soloists like Daryl Coley, Vanessa Bell Armstrong,
Ooh,
the
he said
Clark
all the
sisters,
names.
Kim Burrell,
He's
etc.,
just said
etc.
the Clark sisters. Y'all know how I feel about the Clark sisters.
Definitely.
Yeah. Wow.
But, you know, as I got older, that's when more of the R&B influences kicked in.
Sure,
So
okay.
definitely John Legend was one of the first. Like when you know how when you get older as a guy, your
Yes.
voice starts to change.
Right.
And so it's just like I'm so used to being all the way up here, and now
Right.
my voice is down here. Like
Yes.
looking for influences, that I can kind of pattern myself after. So
Yeah.
John Legend, Donny Hathaway, Maxwell, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
And kind of the list just goes on and on from there. And so, and of course, I always have to shout out Michael Jackson, Usher,
Definitely.
Janet Jackson, as far as like bringing that entertainment factor.
Yes, yeah.
And putting on like a real full show.
Right.
So,
yeah. Okay. Yeah, a
lot of influences.
This guy knows his music too. Y'all hear all these names? He said John P. Key. Y'all know nothing about John P. Key in this chat, do y'all?
I actually just he had a concert here last week.
He did, didn't he? I saw that.
It was so good.
I'm sorry I missed that. It was like a lot going on because Dorinda and Kim Burrell were here last week.
In the same day.
In the same day for David Daughtry's thing, right? Yeah. Man. I love gospel. I grew up in a church, of course, too.
Yeah.
So when you start saying all that, I'm like, oh, yeah, all day.
Yeah.
John P. Key is the GOAT. Uncle John.
Yeah.
It's literally gospel. I was playing some songs the other day for a friend of mine in the car and just describing like gospel music is so rich because it is the good news, which is what, in church they say gospel is the good news. But on top of it being the good news, how it's expressed through mostly, predominantly the African American culture. How we do it is just so fun because it one artist can sound like this and then completely you got Ty Tribbett, then you got Kurt Franklin, you got Fred. Everybody's like interpretation of it and how they express it is so different, and it's a very eclectic genre in a sense too, just so many different ways. So anyway, I'm a huge proponent for gospel music and I love it, dudes. Okay, so growing up in a religious household, singing gospel, all that stuff, you get later on in life, you start listening to R&B, all this jazz. When do you start performing?
I would say, definitely singing in, like I said, singing in church. That's where you get the foundation singing in front of other people, singing in school talent shows.
Right.
I was always definitely that kid. But I really started putting more effort into, getting out in front of, different audiences around college. I would say like my sophomore year is when I was like, okay, we're in this city, we're in Atlanta. This is a big hub for R&B. Let me start hitting some of these open mics, start, making friends with other people in the music community here in Atlanta and just, see what's going on.
Yeah.
And so those 3 years, sophomore through senior year, was definitely a lot of cool experiences. A lot of late nights, early mornings, just hanging out, getting to know people and them getting to know me. Definitely, like I said, performing in front of different open mics, showcases here and there. And then when I moved to LA, that's when it really kind of kicked up. That's when I really started doing a lot of ongoing live shows.
Yeah.
My first time doing a lot of bar gigs and that's really where it kind of tests your endurance because you're not doing one or two songs, you're doing like a whole hour plus set.
Wow.
So you have to really like push not only vocally and energy wise, but doing whatever you can to keep this crowd engaged.
Yeah.
So all of it.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, that would test and people who are. Yeah, you're right. Like once you start putting drinks and stuff in the mix, it's like now people aren't. This isn't like the little high school thing where everybody's quiet when you come on stage.
Yeah.
I remember one time I went to a concert. I was so upset. I was like, why nobody listening to these opening acts? People are talking the entire time, but this how it is.
Yeah.
And so I can imagine a voice like yours, though, it probably get very quiet once you start singing.
You would think so,
but it does.
It kind of depends on the audience because sometimes people are literally just there. Like if it's a bar, they're literally just there to drink and eat and have a good time.
True.
They're like, we don't care. We don't want to hear the singing guy. And then there are some situations where as soon as I got on stage, I remember one of my first experiences being here in LA. I went up to this open mic and I was fresh out of college, so I definitely looked like I dressed like a college kid. It was just like, he's not from here.
Right.
And as soon as I started singing, everybody turned and people started throwing dollars on the stage. I'm like, okay, this is a lot. I'm trying to take all this in and still stay focused and stay locked in with the band. So it just kind of depends on the audience.
Yeah,
really.
that's true. Yeah. Well, I can see all of that happening for sure. Welcome to Mogul House Live. My name is Bishop. We got JeRonelle here, and I'm going to let him sing another song because I am very mesmerized right now. Like, I haven't heard a voice like this in a very long time. This is a talent that, wow, this is something special today. Let's have, you're about to sing New Kid in Town.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, perfect.
All right, it's exactly what we're talking about. Welcome to Mogul House Live again. My name is Bishop, and this is JeRonelle, and he's about to sing an original song, New Kid in Town. Check this out.
Oh, fresh off the graduation stage, 2 days later on a plane to LA, more than 2,000 miles. Hope it's all worth the while. Give a lot for the dream, 'cause better days is what he sees. It's been 2 years since he's been home, so far gone from what he knows. Haven't realized his dreams yet. It's all a part of a process, and even though some days are rough, he's gotta keep on looking up. It's like he's starting all over. He's gotta build from the ground, another round of introductions, 'cause he's the new kid in town, and he's finding his way around, yeah. 'Cause he's the new kid in town, and he's finding his way around, yeah.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's been a while since I've done this song, so I low-key forgot the second verse. So I'm just gonna kind of talk through it. So this song, I wrote actually on the 1-year anniversary of me being here in LA for the very first time. And yeah, I just wanted to write a song that kind of celebrates that journey, you know, that a lot of us as artists and creatives, we go through moving from these smaller cities into these big cities. And yeah, it was a really interesting time that first year. But I'm glad to say I made it, and 6 years later, we are still here. So,
yeah. Oh, 'cause he's the new kid in town, and he's finding his way around. Oh, 'cause he's the new kid in town, and he's finding his way around, yeah. He's walking around lost in Hollywood, trying to figure out what his goals are. And I done forgot the lyrics again. It's been a long time since I've done this song. It's been a lot of ups and downs, but I'm glad to still be around. Thank God 6 years later, yeah.
I really forgot the words. It's all right. We're gonna keep pushing.
Yeah, yeah. Oh.
Shout out to my friend Irene, who played keys on this, by the way.
Because he's the new kid in town, yeah.
Improv.
Got a song and sounded like that, I would be okay. God, still do that. Voice.
Because I was thinking during the first verse, I'm like, it's been a minute since I've done this song. I hope I remember all the words.
So that was when you first moved to LA.
Yeah.
When was that? What year was that?
So I moved here. I graduated May 16th,
Okay.
2016, and 2 days later, I was out here.
Okay.
Because, of course, living in Atlanta, I was kind of, comfortable getting adjusted
For sure.
to being in the city.
Right.
But my dad and his side of the family, they live out here. They're kind of spread throughout California. And I also, at the time, had an audition for The Voice.
Yes.
And
Okay.
so they were like, okay, we're auditioning in these different cities. We'd love to have you, come out to LA. And I was like, okay, cool. So all roads just kind of pointed here to California. And so, yeah, the first year was just a lot of trial and error and learning my way around and getting adjusted also to that relationship, cultivating that relationship with my dad and him getting used to seeing me as a young adult as opposed to the small child.
Right.
So yeah, that was an interesting first year. A lot of highs and lows, like I said. Definitely got fired from a job or two, quit a job or two, but also had a lot of great experiences. The Voice audition didn't pan out, but I made a lot of really good friends from doing it. So I took the good with the bad, and to mark, like I said, to mark that first year and celebrate, I wanted to write a song that I felt like, encapsulated that first year of experience.
Definitely. Okay. I get it. That's dope. I love that. Now, you've thrown that you were on The Voice, but you have done a lot of cool things since you moved out here. I mean, from being the new kid in town, coming from Atlanta, getting to LA, jumping in on the scene, singing in bars, doing The Voice. And then I learned, and literally, when I saw a picture of you, I was like, I've seen him before. I just couldn't put my finger on it. When I read your bio, I went, that was it. You did Fox, The 4.
Yes, season 2.
Woo! Yo, that was one of my favorite. I've told you this earlier, but I really do think that was the best. It was like the first years of American Idol.
Yeah. Fresh energy.
Yes.
Different energy.
Different energy, talent level. Not that people that do these shows are not talented, but the competitive level, it was different back then. Like, you got to sing next to Jennifer Hudson and Fantasia and Carrie Underwood. It's like, okay, the competitive level this a different level of competition as far as an artist. Dog, you were singing against some hitters.
Yeah.
Was that the year that was it Allie called? Was she on that year?
Yes, Allie called.
The red hair.
Yes.
I would have literally.
We definitely had some heavy hitters in season 2.
I would have went home, bro. I would have been like, "There's no way." So for all who are like, okay, what is The 4? Fox came out with like a show. It was like a competitive music, talent showcase kind of thing. Diddy, DJ Khaled, Megan Trainor, right? And then there was another executive on there.
The first year there was a judge. I forgot his last name, but he worked for a label.
Okay.
And, things this was around the time that the Me Too movement started picking up.
Okay.
And let's just say he was not around for season 2.
Hey.
Yeah.
No comment. All right. So, but yeah. So this show, like, basically, you had these just incredible artists that were on there, and JeRonelle was one. How was your experience, like, on that show? How was it being around, like, and talking face to face with some of the greats, Diddy, DJ Khaled? How was this?
It was short, but it was quick. Definitely unexpected. It was a lot of things.
Yeah.
So let me go back.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Of course,
give us some context.
We all saw season 1, and at the time, I was in a multi-roommate situation, and sleeping on a deflated air mattress, and I had sent in my audition tape because I was like, okay, this is a different concept. It's typically with these shows they start with a large group,
right,
and then each week they whittle it down more and more. With this particular show, there's four contestants, and each week it's like you have a whole slew of people trying to battle to get one of these 4 spots.
Right.
And it's kind of survival of the fittest until they get to the finale. So it's like, okay, this is a new concept. Let me see, maybe if it'll work. Maybe if me sending my audition will work. Didn't pan out, so I just was like, all right, cut my losses, move on. Then in spring of the following year, because they filmed the first season like in the fall. So the spring of the following year, the multi-roommate situation that I was in dissolved, and we all had to leave, which left me essentially homeless. So I ended up in a transition house, which is basically just a step above a homeless shelter. So I'm just like, okay, this was not what I expected at all. And so, you know, I'm trying to get my life back together, and I go and do this show, like a small birthday performance for a friend. One of the producers from The Four saw me there. He was like, "Yo, you're really dope. You should audition for season 2." I told him I'm not really interested because, you know, last time didn't go so well. I've already auditioned for all these other shows. They told me, no, I'm not interested. He ended up talking me into auditioning anyway, kind of coached me through some different things to try to get the producer's attention. I did the audition, and they were like, okay, we like you. We'll keep you posted if we want to bring you in for one of the episodes. So meanwhile, like I said, real life is falling apart, trying to put the pieces of the puzzle together, and doing paid seat filling was one of those things I knew that would kind of help pay a phone bill, you know, stack a little bit of money here and there. One of the opportunities presented itself for me to do paid seat filling for a taping, an early taping of season 2 of The Four. So I'm in the audience thinking I'm just going to be, you know, I'm going to be low key. They're not going to see me. You know, they don't really do audience shots like that, whatever. And I'll get to kind of see how the show works behind the scenes. I was totally wrong about the camera seeing me. They pointed me out. I get a call from the producers like maybe a week or 2 later saying, hey, we saw you in the audience and we remember your audition. We'd like to have you on the show.
Wow.
And so after interviewing me, we kind of crafted this story. Notice I said the word crafted. So of me coming from school, studying music, moving to LA, going through a whole hard journey, and using my music, what was my studious attitude, whatever, to try to figure out a way to get on this show. It was like a whole storyline trying to make it seem like I was, you know, I'm like, I was just in the audience to pay my bills and things just happened.
Right.
But yeah, long story short, I end up on the show. I auditioned with a cover of this woman's work by, well, a lot of people know the Maxwell cover. And the rest is history. Made it on the show. And then a week later, got kicked off the show. Because by then they had gotten to the last bit of the rounds. And so they were like, okay, all right, my back is up against the wall. I can kind of see who they're pulling for to possibly win this show. So if I'm going down swinging. And I'm going to just sing my heart out, make the most of this experience. And, you know, it was what it was.
Yeah, man.
But it was, like, when I tell you, it was so surreal to watch yourself on national television. From a transition house. It was so wild.
In a matter of moments,
it was just like, people don't know. I'm literally like low-key homeless right now, and my professional life is changing right before my very eyes. So it was a lot to take in, but you know, I'm very grateful for that experience, for that moment, because it opened up a lot of doors, and obviously a lot of viewers were able to see the show and get to know me and have followed me on the journey since.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
People don't understand, one, let me commend you about how you continue to fight, because people don't understand when it comes to artistry, at the beginning stages, there ain't no money in it. So it takes a lot to like go to work and work a 9 to 5, then go home and go, how am I going to get this music thing going? Am I going to go play a show at a bar, or am I going to do Twitch, or, and stream, or like what? Because it's extra energy that you're putting on it. Although it may be fun for you, this is the lifestyle that you want to live and be doing full time at some point. So there's a lot of energy that has to go into it afterwards, or during it, in the entire time. So just to commend you of your tenacity, and also your willpower just to keep going and keep moving. You know, I'm a big, you know, they know already, I'm a Bible man, so I don't care how I say it like it is. But you know, your gift will make room for you. And dude, I'm sure, I'm sure it did after that competition. What are some of the things that you say that you learned from doing it? And all that, I mean, you did the voice too. So, like, what would be overall these reality shows? Or what was like?
Definitely that, you know, they will craft a story. they will craft a story.
Just crafting.
You know, and this is just me talking. You know, this is just me.
Yeah.
I personally feel like with some of these shows, they kind of have an idea already from the start of who they want to see in the finale.
Right. Yeah.
Because with our season, if you go back and watch, it was
Australian
abundantly
guy,
clear.
Right? Yeah.
There were a couple people like, okay.
That was a season where Dionne Warwick's daughter sang, right? Or a granddaughter.
I think she was on season 1.
Was she on season 1? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I would just say, you know, if you're going to do one of these shows, just be mindful that, you know, whatever you share, they can kind of twist that. And also, one thing I remember very, very vividly was the after interview. They kept asking me the same question over and over again, but different ways to try to get a different answer. And I caught on because I was just like, you know, I just got off the stage. Yes, I got eliminated, but it was like, you know, I did two weeks worth of television.
Right.
You know, my social media numbers are about to go through the roof.
Yeah.
And, you know, I got to dance with Diddy on stage. So it's like, you know, all in all, it's not that bad. Yeah, it sucks because I wanted to make it to the finale, not to win, but at least to have like that final last performance because I had a couple different song ideas. I was like, let's try some stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, they kept asking me the same question in different ways. And so I would say to anybody that does these shows, you know, just be mindful that, you know, they will do whatever they can to get a good soundbite out of you, even if it backfires on you for the sake of television. They'll do it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, if I had something to sip right now, I would, but I don't. So
you know, just spilling a little.
We do have, I mean, anything that is sippable. No, not that. Yeah, you guys will be seeing the imaginary hand come out of nowhere with a glass or something soon. Welcome to Mogul House Live, everybody. My name is Bishop. I'm sitting here with JeRonelle. He's originally hails from Omaha, Nebraska, but he lives in Los Angeles right now. He is an artist, singer, songwriter. This guy, he does it all. And we're going to hear another song from him. He's going to sing "Feelings for You." Yeah. Are you excited about this? Because I am.
Yeah, this one I actually dropped, not like as an official single, but just kind of like a keep everybody waiting sort of song right after the show.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is another one I haven't done in a while, so pray that we remember these
things. Okay, awesome. All right, well, check out "Feelings for You." This is JeRonelle right here on the Mogul House Live.
I'm tired of writing about you, but you seem to be my greatest muse. We weren't official, but you know that I miss you. Felt like I could be the man for you. I tried my best to lock it down so another couldn't get at you, but you got away from me. Haven't heard from you lately, baby. It's been 2 months, but I still see your face and feel your embrace, baby. I wrote this for you to tell you the truth, but there's no excuse, 'cause I still have feelings
let you go. Said it's been 2 months, but I still see your face, feel your embrace, baby. See, I wrote this for you to tell you the truth. There's no excuse. Yeah, I still have feelings for you. For you. Yeah, I still have feelings for you. Oh, for you. Yeah.
Well, that was feelings for you. Don't know what happened to the track.
It's all good.
Okay, but listen, the way he sang it.
Actually, I'm not sure what happened with the track, but that reminds me of the time actually not long ago where we had the entire power go out during a show.
Oh
And
my gosh.
I was literally in the middle of doing Prototype by Andre 3000.
Yes.
And all of the power, and we were outdoors too.
Oh,
so all of
man.
the power just boom, shut down. And so I'm just like, all right, everybody start singing along.
Yeah.
And so for about a good 5 minutes or so, I'm just getting everybody, we're still locked in
Right.
while they are trying to frantically get the
Yeah,
power
get
back
it going,
on.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
So I've
You're
been through
professional.
this before.
You were professional.
We've been through this before.
Cause you sang that as if like that was the real thing. Man, dude, that was good. Your voice, I'm sure our whole street is like happy right now hearing you sing Feelings for You. That's a great song, man. I definitely like questions I have now are more towards like where you are as an artist now. What are you doing? Like what how can we like support you and see you now and whatever's happening?
Well, so a couple things are happening. So as far as live shows, I'm doing one in LA here next week.
Oh, okay.
On the 26th at the Virgil. It's gonna
Okay.
be couple friends on the lineup, me and a couple friends. We are helping to celebrate a mutual friend who is launching their production company.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm gonna be headlining that. Tickets are $10. So if you're
Nice,
in LA
yeah.
and want to come see me do a couple more songs,
Yes,
definitely pull up.
We got to go see this guy. Yeah.
And then I'm very excited to be doing my very first festival in New York next month.
That's huge.
So Moby Fest. So if anybody's in the New York, New Jersey area, definitely come check your boy out. That's exciting.
Yeah.
I'm definitely like my first festival, and it, just kind of a side note, it's an all black queer lineup, so I'm just like, okay, this is different territory for me, and I really feel like a different kind of fire, because like, okay, we got to bring a different element. We can't just stand there and sing. We got to move around a little bit. So
right.
I'm excited for that, and then also I am back in the studio recording the next project. We don't have a title for it yet.
Okay.
But so we're recording the next project, and hopefully that'll be out. I'm thinking top of next year. Because I want to make sure I get the timing right. Because the last project, it was a lot of upbeat, up-tempo summer type songs. We ended up dropping it in the fall during election season.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
That was stressful.
You be dropping some music during these election seasons.
Yeah, we originally planned for it to be like a late summer release,
Okay.
but technical difficulties during the recording process kept kind of pushing it back further and further. And I was just like, I've been telling people this project is coming out this year. Let's just drop it and see what it does.
Right.
And luckily, people were still paying attention, although we were all biting our nails watching the television, watching the news every day to see what's going to happen.
Yeah.
People were still engaged and locked in enough with me to be like, yo, we're going to support you. We're going to check out this project. Ended up going top 20 on iTunes.
Wow.
So I'm very thankful for that. And yeah, looking forward to hopefully charting, not even hopefully, definitely.
You will.
Charting
Yeah.
even higher with this next project. Definitely back in my R&B soul bag. Because that's the essence of who I am.
Yeah. And yeah, you're killing it, man. That's exciting. We'll be supporting you for sure. Won't we chat? We'll be supporting JeRonelle on his new ventures, record, and everything happening. I'm sure you'll probably have some people showing up at your shows.
Yeah.
Which is pretty dope. I had to try to come to this one next week. Where is it again? It's in LA?
Yeah, it's in LA at, I believe, the Virgil.
At the Virgil.
I'm going to post about it
Okay.
again over the next coming days.
Yeah.
So be on the lookout for
Yeah.
that if you're following me on social media.
Yes, definitely follow him. We got his links up. Sonata Jume just putting them in. So
Yeah.
please follow JeRonelle on all of his socials so you can keep up with what he is doing.
Yeah.
Definitely. Well, we have another song. He has a song called Better Than. So we're going to hear that from him. You're watching the Mogul House Live. My name is Bishop, and I'm sitting here with JeRonelle. Check out this original song, Better Than.
Cool. Yeah. If you're watching, you can snap to this. You can bounce to this. Yeah. I'll ask God for signs about us, but I steady keep ignoring what they say. I don't wanna seem like I'm lonely, so I always find a good excuse to stay. And I give all I got, fighting for you. God knows how much I do you. But I can't stand here and lie, try to say that we're fine. Lately it's been hard for me to realize that there's something that ain't clicking. I can't escape this feeling, this ain't love. I can do better than. You don't value what I'm giving, and I hate the way we're living, this ain't love. And I can do better than. I would rather be alone than to let you treat me cold, this ain't love. I can do better than. If it's clear I don't need you, then why can't I leave you? Oh, I know I can do better than. Neglecting my own self-investment. I've always been there for you if I could, but I messed up my own growth and progress, clinging to a love that ain't no good. And I give all I got. Oh, God knows how much. But I can't stand here and lie, try to say that we're fine. Lately it's been hard for me to realize that there's something that ain't clicking. Can't escape this feeling, this ain't love. I can do better than. No, you don't value what I'm giving, and I hate the way we're living, this ain't love. I can do better than. No, I would rather be alone than to let you treat me cold, this ain't love. I can do better than. If it's clear I don't need you, why can't I leave you? Oh, I know I can do better than. No longer satisfied with where we are, it's not enough. You give me all of your body, but only half your love. Became dependent on you, addicted like a drug. Hard as saying, but it's hard to give you up. I said you don't value what I'm giving, and I hate the way we're living. No. Said I would rather be alone than to let you treat me cold. This ain't love. Love. If it's clear I don't need you, tell me why can't I leave you? Oh, I know. I can do better than. No. Better than, better than. Better than. Oh. I can do better than, and I need gotta have, and I want the kill me if I stay. I gotta focus on my own now. I gotta get out of my own way. Need somebody who's gonna see my worth and give me the kind of love that I deserve. I know that I can do better than.
It's like taking jabs. It just wouldn't stop. In the best way. Like I was getting punched in the face like over and over. Man, you can sing, man. Oh my God. That's a dope song too.
Thank you, man.
When did you write that song?
That one, like I said, that one is on the Vulnerable EP as well. That's the last song on the Vulnerable EP.
Okay.
Which is my second project. I don't remember when exactly I wrote it. You know, it was just one of those songs where you just kind of get fed up.
Yeah.
You just get tired of being sick and tired. And it's just like, you know, this little on and off again situationship is just not working out.
Right. Yeah.
You know, so I was just like, you know, just write it out like you always do.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Y'all, if you have any questions for JeRonelle tonight, you can just put Command Q in the chat and ask your question. Ask your question right after that. If you have a question for him, I'm sure you all do. But we would love to answer those questions, get those questions answered for you before the end of Mogul House Live. JeRonelle, if I had some simple questions for you, like, what's your favorite food? What is the favorite type of food you like to eat?
Well, you see, I've been on this little weight loss journey.
Okay. So you ain't been eating nothing.
I done lost about 20 pounds.
Dang.
Listen.
Okay.
We had to make some changes.
I understand. I understand.
So I mean, these days it's a lot of, not gonna lie, it's a lot of salad and a lot of, you know, protein, vegetables, definitely a lot of that, a lot of rice cakes and kind of a hack that I found that works for me anyway is like normally I would get like hungry at night and so I would convince myself, I got to have, you know, some dessert. Let me go down to 7-Eleven.
Right.
It's just like, no, like grab a stick of gum and, you know, stuff like that.
Yes.
Just to kind of help me get through those moments where normally I would feel like, I got to have something to eat right now.
Oh my goodness, I know it too bad.
But, you know, one of the ways to my heart is always through cheesecake. You know, you want to become friends with me?
That's the cheese.
Give me a slice of cheesecake.
So yeah, Pastel asks, what's your guilty pleasure snack? So would cheesecake be your guilty pleasure snack?
That, you know, like I said, old me would say the family size pack of Twizzlers. You know, I was a greedy little sucker.
Are they the pull aparts? Or are they like the actual
like the you know, the big one with the yellow strip.
Okay.
The ones that are traditionally
size.
supposed to take like about 5-6 days to get through. I'd go through them bad boys in about a day and a half. It was bad. It was bad.
That's good. I love it. Any more questions for our friend here? You just have to put Command Q and then ask your question right behind it, and we will do our best to get right to that right away. We got some cheesecake lovers in the house.
Hey.
All right. We're going to do a poll. Would you rather, in your guilty pleasure snack, do cheesecake, Twizzlers, or I'm going Taco Bell? Let's see. These are 3 random ones, but we're going to hit them with it.
Twizzler? Wait, okay. So you said there's 3 choices or 2?
3.
Twizzlers, cheesecake, or Taco Bell?
Yeah, Taco Bell. Which one would you go for? Which one would you go for? Yes. Come on, Mel. Yeah, I know all 3 of them are crazy, but let's see what happens.
Somebody said Twizzler cheesecake.
Twizzler cheesecake. What in the world?
That would be destructive.
Yeah. I don't even know. That would do. I don't like the sound of that.
Actually, not a Twizzler cheesecake, but I think it was my 16th birthday. My mom made me a birthday cake with like Twizzlers on top of it. And so
interesting.
Like, okay, you know, it was a strawberry flavor.
Getting creative. Okay, all right. Yeah.
So it worked out. Got devoured quick.
Every year you got, especially when you're a kid, you got about 18 years in your mom and dad's house. Mm-hmm. It's like, all right, we're gonna do something different with this cake this year. We're gonna add some Twizzlers to it. Yeah. I love it. Cheesecake is correct. Okay, we got tacos.
See, the people agree.
Yeah. Lots of cheesecake people. Now, I don't like cheesecake except Cheesecake Factory has a cheesecake, salted caramel cheesecake. That thing hits. I don't know why.
I've never had that.
Yeah,
I'm always usually just a plain slice of cheesecake with maybe like a little strawberry drizzle on top.
That's it.
That'll
You're a
do it for
simple
me.
cheesecake guy then.
Yeah.
That's one of the normals, just regular. Okay. See, I can't do the. I don't know if it's the cream cheese or what, but that sour taste sometimes just throws me off. But if I had something to combat it with, like chocolate or caramel, I'm like, okay, I'm good. I can do that.
Yeah.
But hey, to each his own. All right, I need to see y'all voting. What do you guys want to? What are y'all eating at your guilty pleasure moments? Okay, so we have another question in the chat. What is the favorite cheesecake that you've ever had?
Like I said, just plain flavor.
He said plain.
Yeah.
So you
just
heard.
keep it simple. I'm a very. It's crazy because even though my eating habits have changed a bit, I'm still a very. I don't want to say picky eater, but I'm a very particular eater. There's just certain stuff is just like, if I'm going to eat that, I'm going to eat it this
be
way.
like this. Yes. Yes, I hear you.
Like with broccoli, it's like, if I'm going to do it, I need a whole thing of butter and some nice little seasoning and salt on there to get me through.
There you go. I hear you. Yeah.
Yeah.
JeRonelle, you're doing some crazy cool things right now. Maybe about 2 or 3 years ago, Kanye had this big like faith moment, and he just starts we see this video arise on social media, which everybody had to correct people all the time, because you can't take away from the Fred Hammond and not give credit what it's due.
Yeah.
But he was using the end of "This Is the Day," the mashup, the Fred. Dun, 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 dun. So everybody sees this and they go, "What?" And they see all these people out in the desert and they got robes on looking like Moses.
Yep.
Thousands of Moseses all around. It's keyboard, organ, and then it was like a couple of people on percussion. And all of a sudden, now we are greeted with stadiums filling up. We're doing cantatas. We have choirs. We have. Now the world is thinking that choirs are a new thing, like they've never seen choirs before, but it's still incredible because now people are now hearing this music that we love so much. They're hearing new versions of it, but in a way still it's giving such a fresh touch to it and introducing people to such a great genre of music. Kanye, the Sunday Service Choir, you're a part of that.
Yeah. Well, the Sunday Service Collective.
It's the collective. Okay. Did that name change or did I get it wrong?
They don't really like using internally.
The
we
choir?
don't really like the word choir
Gotcha.
because all of us individually are artists, background vocalists for various musicians and people that also do acting and all sorts of stuff. So they like the term collective. But,
Now,
choir's
do they
a thing.
promote it as that? Because I've seen so much of Sunday Service Choir on promotions.
I think just because it's simpler,
Okay.
they just go with choir.
Yeah.
But internally,
that's an internal thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so the collective.
Yeah.
And that's led by Jason White.
Yes.
Okay, who is also legendary, amazing.
Yeah.
Just-
Every now and again, it's crazy. Every now and again, I'll do because we church kids. So every now and again, you're in your YouTube deep dives, you'll see old music videos, concerts, sermons, all sorts of religious based videos pop up, and every now and again, he'll pop up in one of the videos playing on the organ. I'm like, is that Jason?
Oh yeah.
He really done been out here playing,
yeah.
playing for people's recordings for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My big bro knows Jason. He just walked in. They are familiar with him.
Yeah.
Jason is a legend as far as, organ playing, vocal arranging.
Yeah.
He used to be the MD and leader over at West Angeles, which is a staple church. And everybody knows West Angeles Church of God in Christ. Just an amazing guy. So to see him in this space, it was almost like, not that he needed to reinvent himself, but it's cool because now he's working with all these young, talented, amazing singers from all over. And what you all have put together, there have been people that I know hate church and hate gospel music, but for some reason
They'll listen to
Kanye and they'll listen, But a lot of that, I'm sure Kanye's brilliance is in it, but a lot of that is the vocals and the people coming together and the arrangements that Jason's putting together and the choir directors are doing. Like, how cool has that process been for you as being a part of it?
It's been insane. I joined, because you had mentioned the Fred Hammond video, so I joined the choir shortly after, because they did, they started in January of 2019, and Coachella later on that year was like the first time the world really got to see a
Right.
full length version of what Sunday service is.
Yeah.
And so I joined shortly after that.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was like almost immediately we were traveling new cities every week, you
Yeah.
know, and eventually it got to the point where we were going to two different countries in particular. Well, I don't know, is Jamaica a country?
Yes.
Okay, yes. I just want to make sure I didn't
No,
misspeak.
yeah, no, you're right. Yeah.
But we ended up traveling to Jamaica to sing there, which was so awesome.
I bet.
It's a little warm.
Yeah.
A little warm.
A little warm.
But it was just like
It is
I've
hot
always
there.
wanted to go to Jamaica.
Right.
And so to be able to go and see the people and them surround the stage and show us so much love. It was so fun and so beautiful. We got to go to Paris for Fashion Week.
Oh, wow.
It's like, oh my God. And
Yeah.
it was so quick too. It was a quick turnaround.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got to go to Paris Fashion Week. We got to, as far as like just, stuff that we did within the United States, I say my two favorites, hands down, the 3-week series that we did at the Forum, for multiple reasons. One, because I live in the area, so
yeah.
I didn't have to travel as
Right.
far.
Yeah. It was like a few minutes drive.
Because of the history that the Forum
Has yeah,
holds.
for sure.
To be able to perform in that arena.
Yes.
It was like, bruh.
I mean, from performers to entertainers to athletes.
The best
places,
of the best.
The greatest have walked on those
been
floors.
in that building.
Yeah.
Also just the energy each week, like it was a different energy. Like you could feel it from the moment we started. Like it was like, okay, something's gonna happen.
Right.
Somebody is gonna leave out of here feeling encouraged and uplifted and motivated. And yeah, we had a great time. And then the food also that they're catering. Shout out to y'all. I don't know what y'all put in that food, but we was leaving out of there with to-go plates and everything.
I love it.
But outside of that, also the performance we did at Lakewood in Houston, which everybody knows is
With
Joel
Joel
Osteen's
Osteen's,
church.
yeah.
When I tell you that was some of the most fun we've ever had.
We have to pause right there. Many people, you can say what you want to say about Joel Osteen, but that church, when it comes to the level of excitement every weekend and where those people come in there, because I used to live in Houston, so I would go there every Saturday night. There is no, I've been to concerts, I have never been in a place like that.
Yeah.
And that's for church.
They come in, like how we always say in the church, they come in with a spirit of expectation.
Yes, they do.
Woo!
They do. And it is.
And it was packed
It is.
to the rap dot an empty seat
I bet.
in the house.
You know what's funny? Like, I know their Saturday night or Wednesday night Bible study is not as packed, but I mean, it still gets like the floor and halfway on the risers.
Mm-hmm.
But the entire weekend, they do well like that.
Yeah.
So it's just insane, too, that with what you guys brought there, I'm sure it was like.
It was so, like I said, the energy was palpable from the very beginning.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
you guys were over that, too, with my boy Rich Wilkerson in Miami.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Miami. Okay. All right. Let me just say this. For those who remember the picture, the infamous picture of him covered, Kanye specifically, covered in silver paint, that was Miami.
Yeah.
So he had the idea that he wanted us to do, because this was when we started experimenting more with classical music,
Right.
and so he wanted to do the story of Mary and Joseph and Jesus' birth.
Okay.
In true Kanye fashion, he wanted us to be all dressed alike, and he told us you're going to be head to toe silver. So of course, all of us are looking around at each other like, how's this gonna work? We got natural hair and glasses and all. I mean, it was a whole lot. I wish you could have seen backstage how chaotic it was. All of us getting spray painted, face painted, every part of us was silver. And so we did that. And then we find out after getting off stage, oh, by the way, you guys are singing at, so-and-so's church tonight. And they're expecting us to be there in about 2 hours.
Oh, wow.
So it's just like, we're covered in silver paint.
Right.
And we're hungry.
Yeah.
How are we going to make this work? So we're rushing over in these 3 coach buses. We get off the buses. The seats are just covered in silver paint. We're rushing over to the hotel to try to shower off this silver paint. End up having to use dish soap.
Oh my!
We had to, because we couldn't get it off with regular soap.
Yeah.
So we all are passing around these big bottles of dish soap to get off this silver paint, and then rush over to this church so we can have like this little midnight musical situation. It was chaotic, but it was just another one of those experiences that you can only get being a part of Sunday service.
Wow, man.
So,
yeah. I love that story. Yeah. Those are the things we don't hear. That's a cool story. Were you a part of the I forget his name. He's the late night show. Jane.
The Airplane?
Jane? Yeah.
Yep, did that
you were
too.
Part of that. Okay.
I was in the way back, so you can't see me.
Okay.
I actually had a headache, I think, at that time.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, are we really doing this right now?
Right.
Like, I'm back here hurting.
Yeah.
But yeah, just all of these different, and even that weekend was crazy because we went from filming that to filming Jimmy Kimmel like later it was like late night, early morning.
Yeah.
Like 4 o'clock when we did that shoot.
Oh my
So
goodness.
We've had some really cool experiences, but a lot of packed days where it's like you're going here, then you're going there.
Right.
And it's not necessarily always a thing of we know in advance what's getting ready to happen.
Right.
That's the thing with you got to be like, expect the unexpected is a real thing. You got to be
crazy,
prepared,
man. Yeah.
because he may want to do a video shoot in between this event and this event, and you just got to go
You got to just show up and go. Yeah. Dude, I could literally ask so many more questions. Because I'm sure there was a lot to it. But dude, thank you for being here. Yeah. You're an artist. You are a seasoned background singer professionally. Singing for people from Kanye, and I'm sure your resume is probably even more in depth than that as well.
I'm working on it.
Yeah,
I've had a few experiences. I've done, obviously Sunday service. I've also had the pleasure of singing behind Tisha Campbell, who a lot of people remember from the Martin Lawrence show back in the day.
Yeah. Remember Tisha?
Yeah, so singing with her was actually my first ongoing gig here in LA. I've had the pleasure of singing behind Khalid at Coachella.
That's a
just
big
in like
gig,
a little choir moment, but nevertheless, it was like,
that's
this
right.
is really happening.
Yeah, you're still doing it.
Also Common at the BET Hip Hop Awards. I think that was one of my first. It's always like these funny stories of just being at the right place at the right time.
Yeah.
But it's like in true JeRonelle fashion, like you would be there,
right? Yeah.
When this happened, and that's what led to all of these different situations. So yeah, it's been some cool stuff.
We got JeRonelle here at the Mogul House live. I feel so privileged and honored. Are you guys enjoying tonight here in the chat? So glad to have you all in here. This has been such a treat, man. You have one more song to sing for us here, and we want to hear it. It is "Think of You." Before he sings this, if you have any questions, this will be time to answer it. Any more questions, please. So all you have to do is put Command Q and ask away.
I was gonna say, I see one question. Somebody asked, "Do I have any rituals?"
Good question.
For me, I'm typically like the type of person, I just need quiet, or even if I'm not in a quiet space, I just try to find some way of like zoning out everything else that's going around, and just, whether that's me putting in my headphones and listening to a song that kind of brings me calm, or, whatever. I'm not really the type to like run around a whole lot before a show. I'm just like, let me just sit down somewhere, because I know once I get on stage, I'm on 10. Mm-hmm. So it's like, let me just kind of chill out until we get to, time to be on stage. So, I mean, that, of course, making sure that my voice is right. doing warm-ups if I need to, drinking water or, tea or whatever. Just, you know, I would say those are like my main rituals. It's just being quiet.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, it's like a recentering in a way. It's
Yeah.
like getting in the moment of what's about to happen here.
Yeah,
And you do
absolutely.
so much too, so it's good where you can actually treat each moment with make it sacred and also go out and kill it and be in
Yeah.
that moment. So I love that. I love that. Good question. What did you listen to on the way to Mogul? Good question too.
We were actually listening to. Yeah, I was like, it's like a
Moonchild.
jazz fusion thing. I was
Yeah.
on there and looking at Instagram at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So he was doing some Moonchild. Moonchild's dope. That's all right. All right. Sonata G major with the tunes. Look at him. You got some flavor in the style. We all love Sonata G major. Well, welcome to Mogul House Live. My name is Bishop, and I have right here JeRonelle. He is here, and he's going to sing a song called "Think of You." If you haven't heard him yet, you're in for a treat. Check this out.
Yeah. Feel like I've been gone on the road forever, living my dreams and traveling around. Yeah. But I crave the time that we spend together. So as soon as I touch down, I'll be on my way, speeding to your place. Cause I miss your brown skin and those freckles scattered all across your face. Oh, it's your love that gets me through. When days get tough and I'm impatient, I just keep myself cool and think of you. I think of you. Yeah, baby, all that I can do is think of you. Yeah, and I hope that you think of me too. I'm always making time when I hear you calling, but baby, phone calls ain't enough. No, I feel adrenaline on the stage when we turn up, but it don't compare to your touch. So soon as I touch down, I'll be at your door. Never let the time, the space, or distance keep you from me anymore. Ooh, it's your love that gets me through. When days get tough and I'm impatient, I just keep myself cool and think of you. I think of you. Yeah, baby, all that I can do is think of you. I'm thinking of all the ways to say that I miss you, babe. Even from miles away, you keep holding me down. I've been on the go like crazy in a new time zone daily. So whenever I get blue, all I have to do is think of you. I think of you. Yeah, baby, all that I can do is think of you. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm thinking of all the ways to say that I miss you, babe. Even from miles away, you keep holding me down. I've been on the road like crazy in a new time zone day. So whenever I get blue, all I have to do is think of you.
Yeah. That's off my my latest EP, by the way, Beloved, which is out now. So go check that out.
Go check out Beloved and find out who he's thinking about. We're thinking of you. Man, I literally can't even think straight. Golly. Dude, you be like coming out slow, I'm gonna give y'all a little bit. At the end, you go boom, 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 boom. Give him a 3-piece. Bro, you got it, man. You got it. Thank you for being here at the Mogul House Live.
Yes, sir.
You are just so talented, man. we're honored to have someone like you in our space, and all the artists that come through here every week. It's just a treat to hear just all the diversity and all the talent that's here in this region, man. And no doubt, we're hoping to see big things coming from you, for you specifically, like with your music, and including more opportunities for you to engage with, whether it's Kanye or whoever, you know. But you got such an amazing gift, and I said this a couple weeks ago to these two guys that was here, and I think you will understand this term because you're a church guy. But there's such thing called the anointing, and everybody has the anointing. They have anointing to do something, you know, and yours is definitely evident for sure. And so we just hope to see, dude, that you just go forward, and you always have a home right here at the Mogul House. Whenever you want to just flex your muscles, come and flex them here. We'll gladly sit here and listen to you do it.
I'll definitely be back.
Yeah.
Once this new project is out,
yes,
we gotta
definitely.
come back and do it again.
Please do it. Yeah, that'd be great. We gotta have you back here. If you are just tuning in, welcome to Mogul House Live. We have JeRonelle here, and this guy is insane. Please go follow him on all his socials. We got Ray Will. That's my brother. Yeah, that's my brother. That dude is cold, man. One of the greatest producers, rappers out here.
Okay.
Out of Cincinnati, Ohio. But I mean, yeah, this guy. Follow him on Instagram. Go to his music on Spotify. Follow his journey. Next week he is going to be in concert. Give me the show again. What's the call? What's the venue?
So I don't know what the official name is for the show, but it's just gonna be me and a couple of the homies. We're doing a celebration for a friend of ours. They're launching their production
company, right?
Production company,
That's
1960s Pictures. So we are
Nice.
gonna be over at the Virgil.
The Virgil, that's it.
On the 26th. Tickets are $10. You can still get them.
What day is this again? Say the day. Again?
Thursday.
Thursday.
Yeah.
All right, we may have to make this happen. Also, who are some of the other people that are going to be in the lineup?
So actually, two of my friends that are from the choir as well. So Amanda Adams, Isaiah J, who I think is like definitely like an LA legend at this point.
Okay. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, and a couple other really dope people as well. So it's gonna be a good time.
Awesome. Well, you catch JeRonelle and a couple of his friends next Thursday night, and then we'll have him here again very soon. But thank you for tuning in to Mogul House Live. My name is Bishop. We got JeRonelle here, and hopefully we will see you next week because you don't want to miss it. We got Keisha Chantrell coming in the room, the Keisha Chantrell, the one who she can sit on the stage and make a whole room go quiet as soon as she starts to open her mouth. This girl is amazing, so you don't want to miss it. I'm telling you, I'll be here, and I can't wait to see you all then. But much love, and thank you for coming to hang out. As always, stay easy, be easy. We'll see you next week.